What's going on, family? What's going on? What's going on? God is good. God is faithful. Just want to send a little quick encouragement, man. I was reading in my devotional this morning, and I ain't gonna lie, it was such a timely word for me, and I pray it's a timely word for you. This could be, for me, it was a timely word as a minister, as a servant of Christ, of somebody who's constantly doing something. You know, I run a Men of God's home. I'm a leader in the church, and I'm constantly doing, and dealing with people and dealing with myself. And I read this word this morning, and we hear this all the time, but I love the way the devotional put it in a different perspective for me. In Psalms 46:10, it says, "Be still and know that I am God." And in the devotional, it says, what a thought. So many of us struggle to stop. Any of you guys struggle with that? Like, we're just go-getters. We just go and go and go and go. It says we do and go. And somehow afraid that if we cease our efforts, we will cease to be. I don't know about you, but I feel like that sometimes. Or that by stopping, we will expose ourselves to the ever-present realities we work to keep at bay. In Psalms 46:8-9, God flexes his omnipotent muscles, putting his power on display. He says, "Come and see what the Lord has done. He makes war cease to the ends of the earth. He breaks the bow and shatters the spear. He burns the shields with fire." God is a busy God who works to create calm within the chaos of our days. And after all that, in verse 10, we read, "Be still and know that I am God." And I ain't gonna lie, I hear this verse all the time. I've heard it so much, and it's a constant reminder, like, be still, wait on God, trust in God, be still, know that God is God. The devotional says this: of course, it's possible to know God while running here and there. So it's possible that we can know God. It says be still and know God. So just because you're not still doesn't mean you know God, but it says be still and know that I am God. So we can be doing all this stuff and still know God, but yet the psalmist invitation is to cease striving, and he calls us to a different type of knowing, a knowing that we can stop. And I ain't gonna lie, that was for me right now. There's this knowing that we can stop. I can stop. I can be still. I can get away from everything, because God has shown me this one time. And I used to say this when I was working for a recovery home. And there's a difference between being busy and being productive. Many of us feel like we're being busy, we're doing things. You know, we can say, hey, I'm constantly on the go, I'm constantly doing this. But we have to ask ourselves, are we really being productive in what we are doing? So it says a knowing that we can stop and still be, because God never stops. A knowing that it's God's power that gives us ultimate value, protection, and peace. And it asked a question, and I asked this question for you. What do you need to stop doing right now in order to find rest? And how might you practice this? And I think for me, learning to balance out, there's certain things in our life that we need to be still and truly just trust God in. But there is certain things that we can do. There's certain things that we have a part in. But I encourage you, like God encouraged me today, you know, be still. Don't be afraid to be still, but be still in the presence of God. Be still knowing that God got you. Be still knowing that God can work out everything for God's glory and our good. Be still knowing that God is on the throne. So as that encouraged me this day, I pray that it encourages you to be still and to know that God is God, and trust in him and to believe in him. I'm rooting for you. Stay encouraged. God bless you.